Hi, I'm Chad Santorbi. I am founder and creator of the 4D Legacy Experience. So what is the 4D Legacy Experience? That is our trademark proprietary process that gets you from where you are at currently financially to exactly where you want to be. So let me kind of illustrate this for you. So we have the 4D Legacy Experience. Most individuals, when they come to us, they are at a point in their life that they want to grow into the next version of themselves. What is the next version? Almost all of our clients want 100% certainty. Now, we don't know what the market's going to do tomorrow. We don't know what the tax rates are going to be when presidents change or legislation change. But we want certainty to know that where we're at, and if these things happen, what that's going to look like in the future. So for you to have that certainty, you have to go through 4 different phases with us. So what are the 4 different phases? The first is what we call the details phase. We have a saying at our firm, details effing matter. We have to start with just the simple facts of the situation. What do you owe? Who do you owe? What do you own? And what is it all worth? So what are the numbers of your situation? No feelings associated with it, just what exactly do you have? And that's really just the facts, so what we call the what. Next, we work on what we call the dream phase. Now, this is a really fun phase for me. I think it's really enjoyable. This is where we sit down and we get to exactly what it is you want. My wife and I, we go out to dinner almost every Friday night. It's kind of our date night. And it's funny how many times the restaurants never change around us. She'll ask me or I'll ask her, hey, hon, where do you want to go to dinner tonight? And it's always normally, I don't know. And if one of us happens to offer maybe a restaurant to the other, often the response is, no, I don't want to go to there. It's super easy for us to share what it is we don't want. And so often when we sit down with individuals like yourself, it's like, I know I don't want to retire at 62. I don't want to retire maybe at 65, but it's often hard to share and experience what it is exactly we want. So this is where we just kind of lift and have the dreams and sit down on the beach kind of conversation of, hey, what is it do we really want? And we'll walk you through that so we can set exactly a strategy and a foundation of what it exactly is you want. So now we know what do you have. We know what you want in our dream phase. Now, our third phase is what we call our design phase. So if you've ever built a home, think of this as Santorbi Financial Group is going to act as your architect. Well, in the design phase, you're going to share with us, hey, how many bathrooms do I want? How big do I want the master bedroom? We talk a little bit about the dream phase. We're going to take what it exactly is you want, and then we're going to show you exactly how you will get to that 100% certainty. So we know what you have, we know what you want. This is where we take the decades and decades of experience that our firm has and helps you design, or what we call your financial blueprint. So the purpose of this right here is to give you a financial blueprint to know how do we get from where we're at today to 100% certainty. There's the 4th phase, and that's what we call the deploy phase. Now, what is the deploy phase? We know what it is you have, what it is you want, how to get there. The deploy phase is simply the who. Who are you going to hire? Be the general manager of your team, to be your head coach, whatever you want to call that individual, or your general contractor of your financial home. So the deploy phase, you really have a couple options. You can do one, you can do nothing. My grandfather always said, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always be who you've always been. It's one of my favorite quotes, and it still sticks with me today. If you do nothing, because we know what you have, what you want, you know how to get there, but if you do nothing, you're going to stay where you were. The second is you can hire us. And that's where we step in as the firm, as your general contractor, and we hire all the correct subs. We get everything in line so you can have that 100% certainty. So the third option is you simply just do it yourself. I love to do things on my own. I'm a big DIYer, especially around here. One of my passions is woodworking. There's some things I know I'm good at. There's other things I know I'm not good at. So there's some things that I still hire out individuals. Once we get to this, you know the how. You have one of 3 options. You do nothing, you hire us, or you do it yourself. Thanks and take care.